This video is all about posting sales invoices into Xero. But as you'll see, while you're doing that in Xero, Xero can help you do a couple of other items that are very useful, so you can save time. First thing I wanted to show you is the Excellent Help Center. This has a lot of information on using Xero day to day. There's everything that we talked about in a lot more detail. Plus, there's video tutorials that can give you step-by-step guides on exactly how to do things. So, posting a sales invoice. First thing you want to do is go to Accounts Receivable and click on New Invoice. Now this invoice screen is much like many of the other accounting packages out there. The difference with Xero is as soon as you set up your customer, and if you haven't already got a customer, then you type the name for the first time. As soon as you do that and save this invoice, Xero is going to set up a customer record for you. A lot of other packages you have to set up the customer record and then go in and post the information. Xero is smarter than that. So we're going to put today's date. We're going to make the due date in a month. The invoice number is auto allocated on a sequential number basis, and the reference is anything that we want it to be. One thing to note is that you can have branding. You can set up your own branding, so the invoice layouts can be different. If you've got a special project, or you've got two different businesses maybe with different logos, different arms of your business, then you can have different branding on different invoices. Xero has a multi-currency option, so you can raise invoices in different currencies. And also Xero has inventory items, so you can select different items and it will bring in the detail, the quantity and the price. And you can add your own inventory items. We're clicking on the button there as you go on the fly, put in all the details that you need to put in. So that's our invoice done. Now, as I said, as soon as we approve that, it's going to set up Mr. Jones's record, and we'll go and have a look at that later. But the next thing you can do is print the invoice just to have a look at what you've produced. As soon as you print that, it will pop up, and there's our invoice with our logo for the demo company, with all the detail that you want, and there's a payment cut away. Now, the things you can do on this invoice, you can modify this in the back end, and you can take away this payment advice. You can add a PayPal payment link, so the customer can click on the link and pay your invoice direct. And you can modify these headings. You can take certain things away. So there's the invoice. One thing I didn't mention, and I'll just go back and edit this invoice, you can set up two different tracking options and allocate the invoice to different regions, departments. So in this case we've got East Side and North and South Side. The other things you can do under options is you can repeat this invoice, so you can get it repeating every month or every quarter. You can void it or copy it if you're posting a batch to the same customer. So we'll just go quickly and find out and have a look at rather the contact that Xero has set up. We're going to Mr. Jones, and you can see literally at the moment you've just got his name. We'll click on that and we've got an email address, and we want to make sure that Mr. Jones has got an email address, because if we're going to email his invoices in future, then we want to have his details in here. John Jones, and we can use Xero as our customer contact database. We can put in all the relevant information in there. So that's Mr. Jones's details. One of the reports that I use regularly is this age receivables reports, and you can see that all the invoices that are outstanding, and then you can drill into the detail. So we can drill into the detail of that and see all of his invoices, and then actually drill into the actual invoice. And finally, what I'm going to do now is email this invoice to Mr. Jones. Hi Mr. Jones, here is your invoice. And what this is going to do is going to send a link to the PDF, plus the PDF directly to his inbox, and I can send myself a copy there as well. So that's it, there you have it. This is how to post a sales invoice on Xero, but as you can see you can do a lot more. If you visit www.axisltd.co.uk/blog, I'm going to upload all the videos there. It's going to give you help with Xero and a number of other items. Thank you.